Showtime, showtime, showtime. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Let me scoot up a little bit closer here. Get in a little bit more in the camera. Welcome, 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 welcome. So we're gonna jump in and do a little bit of LinkedIn prospecting training tonight, which is going to be fun-erific, exciting. Ready to do that. Ready to get rocking and rolling. That was so weird. Okay, had a deal pop up there on my screen that said someone else went live basically the same time I did. So neat deal. So check this out. One of the things that I get asked a lot is because I do quite a bit of prospecting on LinkedIn. And the reason I did that, just saw a really cool LinkedIn training done by a lady named Kim Olson, and she got me hooked on it. What I'm going to share with you tonight is a little bit different approach to your LinkedIn prospecting than you would prospect on, say, Facebook. Remember, LinkedIn is it's a recruiting platform. It's designed to recruit. It's designed to go find people to add on your team. If you look at their resumes, they're telling you who they are, what they do, where they work. For the majority of the part, now there are quite a few recruiters and people like that on there as well. So there's people on there with different purposes. But the neat thing about it, for the majority of the time, you can go on, you can look at their profile, and it has all their contact details: phone number, email address, company they work at. It's pretty detailed. There's a lot of information on there that gives you an opportunity to have some really good context, sort of like pulling a business card out of a fishbowl, if you're familiar with the old fishbowl prospecting days that come along. So I'm going to do a screen share with you. Also, there's still an open invitation to join me for the Forex training classes. Just started. I think I'm through lesson number 8 that I've gotten through so far, and just learning all that and downloading all that information. Really excited to learn that. So if you go to this link scrolling right across the bottom here, there's this actually live right now should be broadcasting on that page, along with the fact there's some links down there that are going to take you into those free Forex. There's a couple of free Forex trading classes that you can take. There's 2 of them. They're about an hour a piece. So you can go in and jump in those. And then if that's something that you decide that you want to do, and go ahead and get enrolled in the class, get back in touch with me and let me know, and I'll get you an enrollment link for that so you can get enrolled and get set up to take those Forex trading classes. I'm totally jacked about it. Looking forward to really just jumping in and learning how to get fully immersed in that. So I'm going to do a quick screen share, and I want to share this with you, and I want to talk about reaching out to people and prospecting on LinkedIn. Matter of fact, let's do that first. So there's some basic ways to reach out. Setting up your profile is very, very important. You need to make sure, and I'm actually doing some I'm going to fine tune mine a little bit, make some changes to it based on some recommendations that I got from a LinkedIn master to make sure that my LinkedIn profile is up to speed the way I want it. Make sure that I have a congruent link, that if somebody clicks on it, they're going to go to another page. Oh, that was rude. Turn my phone on silent. So I'm going to show you how talking about the prospect. Ooh, that threw me all off. So in your script, when you're reaching out to somebody on LinkedIn, so you can go in and search on LinkedIn. You can search for any type of background person that you want to, depending on what you're doing. There's a really cool feature in there. You can search by. I'm not going to go into the details on that right now. It's a whole nother training lesson. But you're going to go in and you're going to find your category. You're going to send out connection requests. Typically, I don't know about the unpaid side because I've always had a paid LinkedIn account. I can do somewhere between 50 to 80 LinkedIn connections a day without getting the LinkedIn like you're maxed out. Once those people accept your requests, you can do this 2 ways, right? You can send a connection request, and then you can send a message afterwards. Or if you want to, you can send the message up front, your prospecting message up front. If you do it up front, just remember they may see it and not connect. So totally up to you, whichever way you want to do it. I like to have the connections to me, because having the connections gives them an opportunity to see my stuff on LinkedIn, even if I don't send them a prospecting message, or if they are connected and I do send them a message. If they don't unconnect, right? If they don't withdraw that connection, we're still connected. They're still going to be able to see my post on LinkedIn. So think about that a little bit. They may come back, and my goal is to post something on LinkedIn once a day, just like I do on Facebook, to get that up there. So let's talk about what this looks like, and I'm going to show you this. I'm going to do the screen share here with you from this one of my connections. I don't know her personally. Her name is Emma, and we had a connection on LinkedIn. She actually sent me a request. She probably looked at my stuff on LinkedIn and saw that I run a business, but she sent me this message, which I thought was really appreciated. Again, different thought process and prospecting on um, Facebook, because this is more of a business to business type kind of concept here. And I want you to check this out. Maybe this might give you a little bit of twist on how you communicate with and how you're going to prospect even on Facebook, right? So here's a little bit. This is more of a business to business approach on LinkedIn versus doing the other way. So let me grab a screen share and we'll talk about some concepts here. You can feel free to ask some questions afterwards. Hit screen share. Do that. Click on Miss Emma there. So this is Miss Emma. She sent me this. She sent a connection. You can see here on her profile that she's the head of global sales at Lake B2B, the world's leader in data research innovation. I guess so. You'll notice if I click on her contact information, it brings up all of her stuff. This is her on LinkedIn. This is her website. Now she's doing this because she works directly for the company. She's not an independent person. She's got some stuff down here, some activity. She's got 8,800 followers, which is nice. So this is Miss Emma. But you'll notice this is the message that she sent because she's doing business to business. She's marketing from her business to my business, right? It's not business to peer, but it's business to business. It's not peer to peer, it's business to business. So as you can see up here, B2B, she's in the B2B, which is fine. She sent me, says, "Hi Forrest, how are you eyeing new business possibilities around?" The sentence structure is a little weird. "Perhaps you need a good marketing plan to begin with, some original targeted email lists, as it is the easiest way to grow and establish your business." I'm not digging her grammar there, but that's I can figure it out. I get to the point where she's going. "Create the most epic marketing campaigns that make you a thought leader within your marketplace. Buy email lists from Lake B2B to send personalized messages, build strong business relations, and increase your ROI." And I'm assuming she means by buy, she means purchase. "We evaluate the best business practices by only providing you data after data compilation, cleansing, processing, and delivery. Expand your business network with your B2B email list, not only at a regional, but national and international levels as well. You bet this is the easiest and best method to get in touch with top leaders and decision makers. Don't wait anymore. Get a quote today." Then there's a link to the website. So outside of just some poor grammar, at least it sounded poor to me anyway, outside of some poor grammar, that was a B2B prospecting message. If I'm a business owner, she apparently figured out that I do build a business, I'm prospecting and I'm recruiting and I'm doing that kind of stuff, and that I'm probably going to need some type of business email list where I would send emails to businesses to prospect businesses, right? Which is a great idea. Business to business prospecting can be very lucrative. It's a little bit tougher than doing peer-to-peer prospecting, simply because business owners at a whole, they get people knocking on their door 24/7, 365, trying to sell them stuff, everything, right? They're constantly getting vendors, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. So if you decide to go down the business to business prospecting aisle where you're going to actually prospect the business, now the thing to think about, I'm gonna back this up a little bit. If you're prospecting business owners, remember most of them are already entrepreneurs. They've already got a business going on. So your approach in terms of being able to have a conversation with them about will your product add additional value to maybe their product lineup? Will it add additional value to their family? Will it add additional value to them? Is it something that they can add into their arsenal of stuff that they already have without interfering with their current day-to-day operation? So if you can wrap your head around that and come up with a plan to make that happen, approaching business owners can be very lucrative. So how does that come along? How would I prospect Emma? So I've got two ways I would go with Emma. One is I can go straight into product with her. I can reach out to her and say, "Hey Emma, I truly appreciate you reaching out. Looks like you've got a good program going on. not going to be something I'm not looking to do right now. However, I may reconsider that in the future because I want to keep the door open. And in appreciation for your consideration, I can then offer her my product, right, to see if it might be a fit for her and her family, right? So again, in appreciation for reaching out to me, I'd like to give you an opportunity to take a look at my product lineup that I offer to all my customers to see if it might be a fit for you and your family and or your teammates, right? If you'd like some information on it, let me know. And the cool thing about it is I can back that up a little bit. Hey, I'd like to offer you an opportunity to take a look at my product lineup to see if it might be a fit for you and your family and your coworkers. If you'd like more information on it, here's a link, and I can send her the link because see, she sent me the link, and this isn't a spam for spam thing. This is a mirror to mirror thing. She's used to doing that, right? That's her deal. Is I can turn around and do it. It's completely different than prospecting on Facebook where you're dropping a link in. She sent me the link. I said, if this is something you want to look at, just like she did, it says, don't wait anymore. Get a quote today. She put her website link on there. I can do the same thing and say, hey, if you'd like to take a look at our product lineup, here's my website link. So it's a link to link, business to business type kind of deal. If she goes in and takes a look at it, fine. If she doesn't, absolutely fine. But it's an opportunity to prospect, getting straight to the point. If she clicks on the link, I don't have to say, hey, would you be open to it? And I could. There's no right or wrong way to do that. I could say, fine, if you'd like to take a look at my product catalog, let me know. I'll send you a link. And I can send her a link, and she may say yes, she may say no. Either way, I'm not losing in that conversation, right? Because it's a different type. It's a business-to-business transaction. It's a business-to-business conversation that's a little bit different. It's like trading business cards. Hey, Forrest, here's my business card. Oh, Emmett, here's my business card, right? You think about it that way. This is my business card. It's got all my credentials and my link to my website on it. And I'm standing here at Starbucks. If you'd like to take a look at my product catalog, here's the link right here, right? Bam. As a matter of fact, if you just scan this QR code that's on my business card, it'll take you right there, right? So again, it's all about how you approach and how you think about how you're going to build your brand, how you're going to build your business, how you're going to communicate with people that you want to, because you want to grow your customer base. There's not a business on the planet that doesn't have people in it, right? Any business you walk into, a barbershop, a boutique, a car dealer, a car repair shop, HVAC company, any company that you walk into has people in it that buy stuff, right? So when you're talking to the owners and you're talking to the owner, guess what? That person has a crew of people that work for them. So when you're presenting them either with a business opportunity to earn additional income with your products or services, or you're presenting them with a product opportunity that might be a fit for them and their family and or their employees, there's a good approach there that you can target an entire group of people. And if you can get in that door, we could do a presentation to their entire team all at one time to benefit them. Maybe you have a health and wellness product that, hey, I'm just curious, if your employees got healthier, would that reduce your cost of insurance? I'm just saying, would it, right? How can you approach that, right? And there's a lot of insurance companies that have health wellness riders that say that if nobody smokes on the premises, we'll give you a better rate. If you do this and do that, we'll give you a better rate. If you provide an exercise program or a fitness program inside your business, we'll give you a better rate, right? So it's all about giving a better rate. It's all about how you're going to approach these business owners to generate leads, and understand that LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is more of a business-to-business approach than it is a peer-to-peer approach. It doesn't mean that you can't do a peer-to-peer. It doesn't mean that you can't go find a bunch of professionals on there, because professionals are usually doing DoorDash and things like that, and you reach out to them and say, hey, I know we don't need, I wouldn't even say that. Hey, getting straight to the point. I'm expanding my customer base. I help people do, point. Curious if you'd be open to taking a look at my product lineup to see if it might be a fit for you, your family, and your coworkers. If you are, you can click the link in my bio, or you can click this link here. Or if you want to say, hey, I'll get you the information, let me know. I'll send you the product catalog link. However you do that, there's no wrong way to doing that on LinkedIn. Again, you're coming from a little bit different position than you would on the standard social media, where you're not going to drop a bomb on somebody's social media front door on Facebook. LinkedIn is a little bit more, acceptable of dropping in an entire resume saying, hey, listen, I couldn't tell you, I get 5 or 6 of these every single day from different people saying, look at my stuff, here's the link, look at my stuff, look at my stuff, look at my stuff, here's the link. And again, they're doing a business to business approach, not a peer-to-peer approach, because LinkedIn is a recruiting platform. So if you got some value, share your takeaway. Remember, people are people. It's how you ask the question, you make the approach that makes all the difference. Step back and think about a little bit, how would I approach this business owner? What would you say? If you need some tips, go YouTube it. Go to YouTube and search, how to pitch business owners. And I'll bet you 10 times to a dollar, there's some training on there that'll walk you through exactly how to get past the gatekeeper, how to get inside a business, how to get past the gatekeeper on the phone to talk to the business owner, all that kind of stuff. It's probably going to be those trainings will probably be out on YouTube. I love you. Jesus loves you. If you got some value, share your takeaway. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, making an extreme impact and be a legacy creator. P.S. Don't forget to click the link, the equityfx.pro, not .com, equityfx.pro. Go there, click on the link to take the 2 free classes in the Forex training. If that's something that you want to do. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.